We've seen Disney involved in a lot of different controversies over the past several years, whether that's in regards to one of their movies flopping at the box office, or failures losing billions of dollars on streaming, or even in some cases, PR nightmares that consist of them getting sued by different entities all across the United States. All the way up to leaked Zoom calls or videos describing Disney's disgusting agenda. However, what got revealed in the past 24 hours or so is truly disgusting even for Disney, and it just shows how low this corporate company is willing to go. A doctor died at Disney Springs restaurant from an allergic reaction after being assured that the meal was allergen-free. The widower then sued. Okay, you know, these things can happen, and unfortunately, and tragic as it may be, due to negligence, due to a mistake, you know, when you have as many people come to the different Disney spots all around the world, you know, unfortunately, tragically, these things sometimes do happen. But this is what Disney's going to try to get off from this entire thing. Disney is now trying to dismiss the suit, arguing he agreed to arbitrate all disputes when signing up for a Disney Plus free trial years earlier. We're talking about something that happened last year, a debt that occurred last year. And they said, this is Disney's response, because you signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus in 2019, you are not allowed to actually sue us in court. Holy shit. And, you know, these headlines are all over it today over the past couple hours. Disney says man can't sue over wife's death because he agreed to Disney Plus terms of service. Jeffrey Piccolo filed a wrongful death lawsuit after his wife died after consuming food containing allergens at a restaurant in Disney World. And we should actually kind of specify it's not a restaurant in Disney World. It's a restaurant at Disney Springs. So this is not like within the park. You don't have to buy a ticket to the park to go to this restaurant. I could drive 20 minutes down the street from where I live right now in the Orlando area, and I could park my car and I could just walk there, not have to pay a single thing, walk into that restaurant and have dinner. And I'm sure as much as they like to avoid actually going to court and litigation and potentially a jury decision that might pay out so much money and rather just do it behind closed doors with arbitration, I think this is going to end up creating a bigger PR disaster than anything they had hoped to avoid. Borders on the absurd. Dead Woman's estate rejects Disney's claim that the widower's Disney Plus membership means wrongful death lawsuit must be arbitrated. Does a Disney Plus membership keep you or your loved ones out of the court system in the event of an alleged Disney-related death? That's what the mouse-themed entertainment company would have a court believe, and what a dead woman's family is fighting against. Dr. I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right. I'm sorry. Dr. Kanakporn Tangseong died in October 2023, allegedly because her meal at a Disney World restaurant in Florida contained nuts and dairy, well-known allergens to which she was deathly allergic. Rather than contest the facts or litigate the merits of those allegations, however, Disney wants the case to be cited by a preferred arbitration organization. This result is mandated in the case, the company says, because the widower signed up for Disney's streaming service, and in doing so signed a contract which agreed any and all disputes with the company would be decided through the use of mandatory binding third-party arbitration. Now, there's a lot of reasons that big companies would rather do things with third-party arbitration instead of actually doing it in a standard litigation court system. One, they have to pay out less frequently, and the money they have to pay out is usually significantly less using the arbitration. They're preferred arbiters. And now, not because the woman who died, the woman who passed away because Disney fucked up, not her, she's not the one that signed up for Disney Plus, but her husband, one of the people who's now left behind in this tragedy because he signed up for Disney Plus in 2019. Attorneys for the deceased woman in the estate are in turn imploring a judge to reject what they call an incredible argument. They say Disney's position would mean anyone who signs up for a Disney Plus free trial will have forever waived the right to a jury trial enjoyed by them in any future estate to which they are associated. As can be seen from the prior sentence, this argument borders on the surreal, the plaintiffs argued. Jeffrey Piccolo filed a wrongful death lawsuit in Orange County Circuit Court in February. Piccolo, his mother, and Tansuang ate at the Raglan Road Irish Pub and Restaurant in Disney Springs. Again, this is not within the Disney parks in terms of like you have to pay to get in. Anyone can walk up and walk around Disney Springs. You can go eat at Disney Springs. You can have a drink, whatever. It doesn't require park entrance to do that. And I've actually been to this restaurant before. The trio only chose the restaurant in question because both Disney and the staff there made it repeatedly and abundantly clear that Raglan Road had, quote, proper safeguards to protect patrons from food allergies, as Tan Suong was highly allergic to dairy and nuts. Quote, Raglan Road advertised represents the public that food allergies and or accommodations of person with allergies is a top priority, and they may consult with a chef or special diet trained cast member for placing an order, and at all times material, plaintiff relied upon these representations in selecting this place for dinner. But Tan Suong died from an allergic reaction later that same night, and that does not appear to be in dispute. And this is the thing, Disney's not even arguing that they're the ones that caused this death. They're not saying that. They're pretty much accepting these facts. An autopsy confirmed that she died of anaphylaxis, right? Going to anaphylactic shock because of those allergies. And Disney instead goes and says, hey, because you signed up, because the husband signed up for a Disney Plus account in 2019, he agreed to a binding user agreement that in any cases where you think you should be able to sue Disney or whatever, that instead that's going to go to our preferred arbitration system. And listen, I have no idea how this is going to play out in court. I don't know if that's going to hold up or not. If that is the case, think of the tens of millions of Disney Plus subscribers, right? That now they're locked into that. If you ever, if anything tragic ever happened like that to you, that's the situation you'd be in. Now, Disney also pointed out a ticket that was purchased to Epcot as well, that would have been binding in that agreement too a couple of years later. However, this didn't occur at the theme park that they bought the ticket to. This was not a result of a Disney Plus subscription. This is them going out to dinner that I or anyone that doesn't need to buy a ticket could go to right now. Yet Disney's trying to wiggle out of it. I genuinely believe that this is going to cause such bad PR backlash for them, it really makes them look like a disgusting, cold corporate company. I think it's going to lead to far worse things than would have happened if they would have actually let it play out in court. Now, I get it. I get why companies want to protect themselves in every possible way. I understand it's the lawyer's job to try to protect the company in every single way. However, to most people, when you look at this, the idea that signing up for a dog shit streaming service 5 years ago for a free trial of that streaming service now limits your rights when something tragic happens to your significant other because Disney fucked up. That is truly and utterly disgusting. It's supervillain level. That's what it is from Disney right now. What do you guys think about this crazy, insane, wacko story? My thoughts certainly go out to this husband whose wife passes away tragically and horribly. And now, at the end of the day, he's finding out because he's signed up for a free trial, Disney's going to try to fight them every step of the way. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.